haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
A shot's good from Irving.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Cleveland didn't quite meet their expectations last year, in part by how poor they shot at home. Hard to get wins when everything you put up seems to rim out.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
It can be doubly defeating, Clark, with the missed shots here at home. Not only are you not scoring, but then the crowd loses interest. They get out.
That's a great point. I mean, one of the benefits of being at home is having your crowd there energized and pulling for you. And if you're not making shots, they tend to sit on their hands.
Thompson is checked in for Cleveland. Marion comes in for James.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, he just could not contain himself. Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Left side, Love. And Waiters kicks to Irving. For 3. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And DeRozan. Here we go. Blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Waiters with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Patterson. The three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. It's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ross, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And it's sent back by Irving.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
Marion outside. Back to Irving. Misses the 3. Raptors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. It's DeRozan with the drive. Good work defensively by Marion.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but the smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Irving nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Vasquez kicks to Patterson. And again, Toronto no up. Irving with a clean look. Toronto grabs the miss.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Can't hit. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
So for Toronto right now, Williams and Ross at the 2 and 3. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Johnson. And it's Vasquez in at the 1.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
The dish to Ross. Williams kicks to Ross. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's LeBron. Dellavedova dishes to Varejao. The drive by James, and good on the basket. Book it. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points, getting them in front.
Ross with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Varejao. James outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Beautiful lead pass there. He let his teammate run right underneath it.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Lou Williams now about 2 years removed from his ACL tear, and a lot of times you can play a year but really not feel 100% until the following season. So hopefully he gets back to the level we saw him in Philadelphia.
And the Raptors with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hansbrough. And it's DeRozan in for Ross. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
And you talk about Williams in Philadelphia. The Sixers really featured him in their offense with great quickness coming off screens. Boy, he was a terrific scoring sub off the bench.
And for Williams, so much of his game built around his quickness. Getting healthy could make Clark, I think, a huge difference.
And that's certainly the hope, Kevin. Traded away by his home team, the Atlanta Hawks. No doubt motivated to prove he can still contribute at a high level.
So many accomplishments in LeBron's career, but one milestone he reached last year, 20,000 points, 5,000 assists, and 5,000 rebounds in his first 800 games played. That's incredible.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Cavaliers. Wasted no time on that one.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
James, the pass to Waiters. Back to James. Three-pointer. And he gets the bucket. James has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Cavs. Those stats you listed for LeBron through his first 800 games might sound a bit arbitrary, but it puts him in the company of only one other player, the Big O, Oscar Robertson.
And you know, it's not a coincidence, Kevin, that they are the lone members of that group. Both so dominant in every facet of the game from the moment their career started. Really a lot of similarities between those two outstanding all-time greats.
Here's DeRozan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Here's James. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Valanciunas, a young big man with some offensive promise. He can score on the left block. He's developing a nice touch from mid-range. Very intriguing player with that size and skill set.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And Valanciunas, a mobile 7-footer with good hands. That's a nice start.
It's always a great place to start when you're a big guy. Can you catch it? And not only good passes, but can you catch bad ones and finish around the rim? We can do all of that.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Just absolute domination in this one for Williams. He's got 8 points now and 3 assists as well.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Williams. Ross kicks to Lowry. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Passes it to Irving. From the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Ross, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Lowry against Irving. Shot clock at 6. The drive by James, and there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've really gotten loose with the ball here in the second half. I thought they were much more efficient in the first half in terms of just handling the basketball.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Ross kicks to DeRozan and stolen by James.
That makes it 4. Up high and down hard. That's
Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Shot from the inbound and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 33 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
The feed now to DeRozan. Ross with it. Three-pointer. Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Varejao grabs the board. Varejao's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Raptors trail by 6. Now here's Ross. Here's DeRozan. No good on the triple.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
And the dunk by James.
Really nice possession there. Their focus has never wavered as this game has unfolded.
And with time running down here in the fourth, they may need to add only a few more points to their lead to put it away.
Wow, what a big three-pointer. And if he's got his shooting stroke going, he could be the closer for them in this game.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul.
Gets the first. That increases their lead to 6.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Toronto working the ball around now. And it's DeRozan missing. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
From deep LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got 39.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
The pass to Ross. Back to Lowry. Feeds to DeRozan. And stolen by James. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's DeRozan. Here's Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao.
Shooting for Toronto. Amir Johnson.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. And Johnson drops them both.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Got a piece of it. The wide open look here for Marion. And again, it's Cleveland.
Just a little bit more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate the win.
Well, they can already start to celebrate, Steve, and they should let their team hear it. They were good.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And again, Toronto no up. Lets the three fly. Basket good.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Well, defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. Doris